So this is going to turn into being a three-part, and I've got a lot more vinyl that I haven't shown. But this is Kyle from All Media Reviews, blogspot.com vinyl update. I got the Mike Van Art record, The Demon Joke, on vinyl since I last made a vinyl video. I talked about it in my review, but cool looking vinyl, if I recall. Yeah. And a great record. Kind of maybe one of the first cases of awesome artwork and package matching an awesome record, which I still listen to every so often when I get the chance. It comes with a lyric sheet, maybe lyric. Let's see here. Yep. Oh, this is the lyrics. Yeah, kind of in a paragraph, and then it shows the credits on the other side, everything. So, The Demon Joke. I think at least a percentage of Ocean Size fans will enjoy this, if they haven't already checked it out. The new Mew album, Plus Minus, which, I don't know, it's kind of lost steam, unfortunately. They're going to be here in concert in a couple of months. Finally, going to see them for the first time in like 8 years, but 8 or 9 years. I actually still enjoy this record, although I guess I would probably put it, I wouldn't put it quite as high or think of it as addictive as any of their, last 3 or 4 records, really before Frengers. The first 2 albums I wouldn't, anyway, but it's still a good record. I mean, Rose still to me is the best song on it, and it's a cool looking vinyl. They definitely didn't shortchange the artwork and thickness. This should be a record that will stand out for a long time in terms of, or hold up rather. Even just the packaging, it's like glossy. It reminds me of those glossy baseball cards you used to be able to get, or I used to collect at least back in the 80s, early 90s a little bit. Alright. Here's another one that I picked up relatively recently. Foals, Total Life Forever. I swore I bought this a couple years ago, but I couldn't find it in my collection. I have the other Foals albums, Antidotes and Holy Fire? Yeah, Holy Fire, but well, now I do have it if I had to question whether I did have it or not. This is my favorite Foals album, although I like all their albums almost equally. Their first album, Antidotes, is addictive. As far as songs go, Spanish Sahara is still probably my favorite Foals song, and most people's favorite. I think this is a double, yeah. Spanish Sahara, but you look at the track list: Blue Blood, Afterglow, Alabaster, Black Gold. There's so many good songs on this album. It's just it's a trip. I don't know if this is pictures from the artwork they were considering or from other. The white stuff almost reminds me of Antidotes, and they have a new album coming out in just a couple weeks, which the songs they've shared have been really good. So I don't know if I'm gonna share this, but anyway, yeah, Foals are a British band, sort of dreamy and heavy at the same time, math, post rock, but. And I'm really looking forward to their new record, which I'm blanking on the name. It's called like What Went Down? Yeah, What Went Down. Anyway, here's another one. I found, you don't see Porcupine Tree very often in retail in the States, but I did find this at Cheapo. This is, I believe, Up the Downstairs. Yeah. So I did snatch it up. And all the early Porcupine Tree albums, other than on the Sunday of Life, I pretty much, I mean, I'm not obsessed with, but I do enjoy. My favorite Porcupine Tree albums is still Lightbulb Sun, and I would put Deadwing probably second, but after that, I guess, other than what I consider the overrated Fear of a Blank Planet, I consider all the Porcupine Tree records between 3.5 and 4 stars, and Up the Downstairs no exception. This is their real space rock, psychedelic rock period. Which there's one song I remember they played live when I saw them, I think in 2005 from this album, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, well, I might be thinking of another record, because the song I'm talking about has the word sky in it, and this album doesn't. Oh no, Burning Sky, that might have been it. the 11 minute and 37 seconds Burning Sky. But yeah, you know, Porcupine Tree, not around anymore at this point. But okay, I'll just share two more and then wrap this up. Doves, the EP Caught by the River, which has a couple bonus songs on it. This is like I guess technically this would be a 10-inch. It's either 10, yeah, because it's bigger than a 7-inch, but Doves Are No More, another British band who's doing psychedelic music, psychedelic rock of some kind, in the late 90s and all the way up to the mid to late 2000s, or just late 2000s, I guess. But I do enjoy them, especially their first album, Lost Souls, and I think this is from that period, in fact. 2002, yep. I think it's was it Lost Souls? Something like that. Their first album, anyways. This is from around that. This is Caught by the River, I believe, is a song on the first album. So, and then this has some remixes of a couple other songs. And then Zombie Mouth from the Galactic Cowboy Orchestra, their third album. They're a local Minnesota band who sort of mix bluegrass and jazz fusion and progressive rock. They cover Rush's YYZ. They feature a fiddle player. And this album, they really do feature some vocals on them. But as far as progressive rock goes in Minnesota, this is one of the better bands. They played even some festivals like Prog Day and. But yeah, you know, this is Zombie Mouth, their album from last year, which I didn't listen to a ton, but I still enjoyed. But I mean, it didn't end up on as high on my list as some other albums, and even their last album, I think. But I still enjoy it. The title track, especially and So Long, you know, it's got all the credits. Greg Harridge is included. If you look at the credits there, he's listed. So I'm gonna wrap this up and do one more video for today. But thanks for watching.